Hi everyone, hope you're all okay. It's the 21st of April today. I've been at Battersea Park Clinic from the 17th Friday to going home tomorrow, Wednesday the 22nd. I've come out for a little walk because the sky is lovely and blue, and you can see behind me, look, I'm in the little park and it's nice and sunny. I've come out to get some air and some sun and put my feet on the ground and ground myself. So yeah, and it's lovely sitting here in the air. And I've just been for a little walk as well, down the other end of the Battersea Park Road, because I haven't been down that way before, and it's Battersea High Street. It's a little high street, and hasn't got any cars. It's got little coffee shops and things. It's quite nice, and they have a market on a Saturday. I haven't been to that either, but I've noticed when I've gone home there's a Saturday market, and I've meant to go and have a look actually and see if they've got any organic vegetables and stuff, but I haven't made it to now. But sorry, I'm all spotty with all the detox I'm doing, I've just noticed, and I've tried to feed the squirrel, Cutie the squirrel, in this little park. Throwed some nuts down and called him, but he's not coming. And then I met a lot of doggies as I was walking along. I met a lady who has rescued lots of doggies, and one of them, his name was Stevie, and he was blind. Oh, little Stevie. And she's, I won't tell you the story because it's a bit sad, but he's good now because she's saved him, and he was with his little friends walking along Battersea High Street, so that was nice. Then I went in the vegetable shop, and they've got a lot of organic things in there, and got some bits and bobs in there. Saw the resident cat, who's lovely, Chiquita, her name is, and she was very clean today and shiny. Well, I went in the day before yesterday, she was very dirty, so I think she'd been rolling over all in the dirt or something, but she's a sweetie, and she was following me around today, so she's lovely. Yeah, I was asked to go on an EMF workshop they had here on Sunday, because I was here, and the man said if you want to join you can. So I wasn't going to, because I know a bit about EMF, and we know about cell towers and what they're doing to us, and all smart meters and stuff like that, or a lot of us do. So I wasn't going to do it, but I just thought, oh well, I'll always learn something, don't you? You always learn something. Actually, it was very interesting. It wasn't about that at all. Oh, there's a church behind me, and the bells are chiming, if you can hear them. And so yeah, here it goes again. How many times is that going to chime? It is, I don't know what the time is now. It's probably 12 o'clock. Let's have a look. Yeah, I don't know, 12 o'clock. So it's very interesting, because he was talking about all the things that can affect us, the frequency of things. They're talking about all these past clients that have been really affected by stuff they are wearing, that's on their body, that's connected to their body. And he was talking all about that, and how we can test for that, and how he's developed this, I don't know what you call it, it's like a magnet thing, and he's downloaded a lot of information into it, and it's helping people with these frequencies. But he also does consultations and can test you for these different things. So excuse me, it was quite interesting. Things like how he got one lady a lot better, and she had dyed blue hair, and how there's certain stuff in hair dye that can make you really, really ill. I mean, I think I've known that before, but this lady was really ill. I mean, she'd been diagnosed with Parkinson's, and she was incontinent, and she could hardly walk. And she actually, in the middle of a consultation, he said, when he tested her and he said that your hair is affecting you, she went out and found a hairdresser's and shaved all her hair off and came back and continued the consultation. He tested her again. She came back and she could walk far better, and she got better from that and's not incontinent anymore. So yeah, there we go. There was things about baby monitors, like don't put your baby monitor really near your baby. And there was evidence of a baby who couldn't sleep, kept rolling over, and it kept rolling away from the baby monitor. That's, yeah, because it was picking up, it's not good for it. And he put it across the other side of the room by the door, and the baby was fine. And then all things like jewelry, certain jewelry can affect you. Obviously your phone, and if you're charging your phone, to not hold it, because he tested the I don't know what he was testing the electrical signal from the phone through your body, and he tested that in our body, and that seemed to be really bad when it was on charge, as opposed to it not being on charge. Obviously it's not good to be near you at all, we know that as well. Pieces of jewelry. And another thing was, when he tested me, he said, right, he went to get some scissors and he cut all the labels out on my clothes. I thought, oh, I don't know how to wash them now or where I even got them from, but anyway, I let him do it, and he said labels are really bad for you, cut them all out. There's something in the label, in the dye, and also it has been known that there's been nanoparticles in the labels, and he tested us body for strength and weakness without the labels in, and then held the labels, and it definitely, we tested much weaker holding the labels. So there we go, cut all your labels off in future. So this is the second part of the video. I'm at home now. The first bit in the park, yeah, then I've just continued this at home. So I've got lots of different Herxheimer reactions, or detox reactions, or kill off, or whatever you want to call it. Or just notice my post-it note behind me. I've got them all over my house. This one says I am healthy, and there's other ones like all your lumps are gone, and all things like that, all positive messages, so that I see them all the time. Right, yeah, so till taking the repurposed anti-parasitic drug and increasing the dose of that, taken in different ways, yeah, causes me a lot, still causes me a lots of reactions. And if I sound a bit funny, it's because or I look a bit funny, because my eyes are a bit funny, and it makes me kind of deaf. It goes off, it makes me deaf in my left ear, or quite deaf, and different things like that. So yeah, it creates all kinds of lights, like shimmering lights everywhere, and I've got headaches and stuff like that, but I'll plow through it. So yeah, I enjoyed that little walk in Battersea, down to the park, and that was good. It's nice, been nice and sunny, isn't it? So that's lovely. So I'm talking to you, it's Sunday today, 26, isn't it? Yeah, 26, I think. And if I'm looking like I'm reading something, I am, because I've got my computer behind me, because I can't remember what I'm going to tell you. So I typed it out for the text for the GoFundMe page, and I've got to keep looking at it, and I might need to put my glasses on, I'm not sure. So yeah, lots of reactions, and I get quite like disorientated and things like that, and I'm like kicking things. I broke my toenail the other day, I've burnt my head with the hair straightener, and like I'm just knocking things over and things like that. So yeah, but getting through all of that, getting through all of that. So yeah, regarding the, you know, the out of body stuff and the lucid dreaming stuff I'm trying to do, one morning when I woke up at the clinic, everyone had left the room by then. There was a man at the end bed, and I got up, and I was going to help like sort the beds out like I do in the morning or evening. And well, I walked down to his bed, I looked at his bed, and there his bed was like not a single bed anymore. It was like two double mattresses on the floor, and I looked at double mattresses and I thought, oh my god, that man's really messy. Yeah, I thought he was really a tidy kind of person. He had like his pants and his bits all over the bed, and I thought, oh, I didn't think he was like that. Then I looked back at my bed and my bed was a double mattress on the floor. And then the next thing I knew, I woke up. So I hadn't actually woke up at all. I'd woke up within my dream, and if I'd have actually noticed, or this is the difficulty with lucid dreaming, isn't it? You have things and you think that's not right. I know that isn't real. I know that isn't right because I didn't go to bed on a double mattress on the floor, and neither did that man down there. And the trick is to try and be aware of that, and to then say, like, I'm awake, I know I'm awake, and then go from there. But that is really hard to do that. And sometimes you do and you realize it, you just wake up. So that's all these books are about that I'm reading. So yeah, I've had some that was an odd experience. They call it false awakening, and you might have, some of you out there might have had that. I'm sure you have. What else happened? I met another person at the clinic, and I was talking to him and about out of body stuff as well. And he's had loads of out of body stuff. He goes out of body, but doesn't actually. When I was having this discussion with him, he didn't realise that was him going out of body. He just naturally does it and looks down in his body and whatever. So that's great. So he didn't know you could do things like learn things or heal stuff out of body or whatever. So he's going to read up on loads of stuff, but that's great because he's already halfway there, isn't he? So that's brilliant. What else has happened? So I've had lots of treatments. I've had this time, because I was there 6 days and 5 nights this time, I've had 75 hours in the E-system room, 5 detox baths, 7 hyperbaric chamber treatments, hyperbaric oxygen chamber treatments, 16 hydrogen gas treatments, 1 infrared sauna, and an acupuncture session with Dr. Jing, lovely Dr. Jing. And so I've had all those sessions, and just going down again. So yeah, so this week that I've just finished and at home now is my last week at the clinic for now, at Battersea Park Clinic. But I'll continue to do every week updates on what I'm doing and what I'm doing, my treatments and my journey. So my agreement with Alistair, the owner of the clinic, was to attend the clinic until my next scans. And actually I've just had my scans on Friday. I've had my bloods done and I've had my scans, and now I have to wait till the 13th of May to see the oncologist for the results of those scans. So we don't know what the results are going to be. And I'll report back to you when I get the results in. Obviously, Bubba, the bum tumour, it hasn't gone, because I can feel it still, and the lymph nodes are still swollen. But whether, of course, there's any reduction, we don't know till the scans. Of course, the photos that we've been taking over the months have appear to show some reduction, but let's see what the scans say. Obviously we're looking for to get reduction where I've been stable, and as you all know, the oncology said it shouldn't be stable. It should have spread. It should have been spread everywhere. Should be stage 4. It should be palliative and blah blah. But it hasn't done that. So let's see what she says this time, and we'll go from there. So also, obviously, I haven't got the HPV, human papillomavirus, anymore either. So what I've been doing there, that seems to have got rid of that. So I might mention that, see what she says about that as well. So I'm keeping in touch with the owner of the clinic, sending him photos still, and he has something else for me to consider. Again, a complimentary offer, but it holds some unknowns about it, and it would be something that the clinic would want to pioneer and use me to pioneer it, and I would be happy to do so, very happy to do so, if I decide to do that. And me and my husband, we haven't decided fully yet about that, so we're going to take 3 or 4 months, see if we'll have some more scans hopefully, so we know what's going on in 3 or 4 months time. And I just want to thank Alistair and all the staff at the clinic for all they've done for me, all the help they've given me, and if I can, I may go back over the next 3 or 4 months here and there to complement what I'm going to do over the next 3 or 4 months. So if I can raise enough money to do that, I will. I might, with the hyperbaric oxygens, I think I would like to continue to have, and acupunctures for the immune system, things like that. But you know, not what I've been doing. Certainly not what I've been doing. Certainly can't afford that. But maybe I can go up, maybe, don't know, 3 times in the next 3 or 4 months and have a few things. So yeah, I would like to ask for your continued support on my journey over the next 3 or 4 months. And we've got a new plan, and as I said, I'm going to keep in touch with Alistair and report what's going on with that, and that is to continue my repurposed antiparasitic drug, to increase the different ways of taking it, and therefore the dosage. So that will be another 3 months of that, because I've definitely not been taking that long enough. I've got to wait for the detox Herxheimer reactions to dissipate completely, and then yeah, take it longer than that even. So that's the first thing. And the second thing is the astaxanthin that I've told you about in the previous videos by the company Valasta. And this has got a patent on it for healing cancer. So I have, you know, that someone kindly donated the first lot of product to me, because it's very expensive, and I've been slowly increasing the dosage along with the protocol that they've given me for my condition. And so I've got to carry on taking that, get up to the top dosage I need to take, and I need to be able to afford to buy to pay for that. So I've got enough for the next few weeks, so hopefully I'll be able to raise enough to buy to get that. And the good news is the Battersea Park Clinic has been able to get UK distributorship of astaxanthin by Valasta. So that's a great thing. So yeah, that can be got now from Battersea Park Clinic, or it will be able to be got from Battersea Park Clinic. So yeah, got to increase the dosage of that, increase the dosage of the repurposed antiparasitic drug. Sorry, my mind just keeps going because there's a lot in my mind, but also the drug, the repurposed drug, it's affecting my head quite a lot, even more than I'm normally affected. I'm going to resume all the treatments that I was doing that I wasn't able to do regularly enough while I would attend to the clinic. That is like ozone insufflation. That's put in ozone up your bottom, and you know, the mistletoe injections, and coffee enemas, and colonics, and the far infrared treatments, which I need to up and do like every day, and continue with that. I'm also going to take Alistair Battersea Park Clinic's new postbiotics. So he's starting a new company called, I've told you this already, I think in the last video, the postbioticcompany.com. I think it's .com. And this is the first in the UK of postbiotics. So turmeric postbiotics, it's fermented turmeric that is the most bioavailable to the body, so supposedly better than the other biotics that are out there, pre and probiotics. This is postbiotics. It doesn't exist yet in this country, so I'm going to be taking that as well, which should also really help my immune system as that. And got to afford that as well, of course. And the third thing I'm going to be doing is, and this is going to take up a lot of my time, it's taken up a lot of learning by me and my husband. And you may have heard of it. The company's called Spooky 2, and it's scalar treatments at home based on a gentleman called Dr. Royal Raymond Rife, which a lot of you would have heard about. So this treatment, he was a 20th century American inventor who claimed to have discovered methods for killing pathogens using electromagnetic frequencies. And it has been helping a lot of people. Now, 2 people have come to me recently over the last few months who have said, I think you should do this, I think you should do this. And like everything, it's loads of things people tell me about, I'm reading about, you know, this is keep coming back to me. And one of them said to me, you know, I think you should continue to have some kind of scalar frequencies and stuff going on forward in your protocol when you leave the clinic. And so, you know, it's very costly, the equipment. And, you know, I've said, like, well, I'm not sure I can do that because the cost is is a lot. And 2 people have come forward, and it's just amazing, as well as you all having been amazing to me. These 2 people also have been incredibly amazing, and they offered to donate the money to me, and that has just been incredible. And they have donated the money to me. And the other person who had some of this equipment already, and it's quite difficult to learn. It's very difficult to learn. I don't know, if I didn't have Kevin, my husband, I don't know whether I would be able to do it. I don't think I'd be able to do it. So we are paying for some like training sessions with the company, trainers and things like that. But it's a complete cancer protocol. And this other lady who's got it, she's used it very briefly, but she doesn't really want to use it anymore. And she said to me, I want someone to make use of it. I want to give it to you. They're absolutely incredible. I want to thank those people, those 2 people, so much. And they both said, like, we know you're going to get well, we want you to get well, and we want you to have it, and I want to give you this. And it's enabled us to buy the whole of the equipment, and the latest equipment that they have, which is called plasma or central, very powerful for possibly affecting what I have. So this was very unexpected, as was finding out about the astaxanthin. And this has all happened in the last few weeks, really. We have nearly got all that equipment, and we're learning about it all the time, every day, learning more about it. And it's going to be a 24/7 cancer protocol. over, well, probably the first month, every day, different frequencies, different scans, because you can scan your body, and the scalar and rife are actually personalized to what's going on in your body all the time, and you continually just scan yourself, so that as your body is changing, then you do another scan, and then it reverts to what the condition your body is in then at that time. So it's a lot of scanning of our body and of different bits of equipment that provide all these frequencies, at different rates at different times for different lengths of times through the night. So we're having to my husband's having to build shelves and things, and it's all got to be done at a certain time, a certain amount every day by a certain bit of equipment. It's quite complicated. But how fantastic is it that I'm able to have that, and I'll be able to report to you what's going on over the next months then with all of this. So we're hoping that all these things we're doing over the next 3 or 4 months now will be enough to knock Bubba into reduction. So that's the plan. Plus, of course, I'll be able to rest more, walk more, get in the sunshine now the next few months, do some exercise and things I haven't been able to perhaps do on a regular basis because I've just been going away all the time, which I was truly grateful for. And we'll see how I get on. I'll report to you what I'm doing. So I want to thank all the beautiful souls of all of you that have donated to me. And you know, me and my husband really are so touched, and you know, we're positive to get better. We're positive to get better. I have so many people that just cuddle me and go, you're going to get better, you're going to get better, we want you to get better. And some people say, we want to give you this because we want you to get better. How it's just been fantastic. And so I thank all the amazing people I've met at the clinic. Thank you for being able to go to the clinic and meet those amazing people. And all you people know who you are, and especially the most recent people who have donated to me so generously. You know who you are, and I thank you from the bottom of my heart. And I'll continue to make the updates. Please, if you can, share again my link, and donate anything. I'll be truly grateful if you can click on the likes of my YouTube. This will help too. And I will let you know the results of scans, and I'll probably do another video next week to let you know how I'm getting on. But I've had a bit of a rest now for a few days. I was absolutely shattered, coming to the end of going to London for the minute, and have had a nice rest, and I will report to you, do another video next week, but I'll definitely let you know the results of the scans. I just want to thank you all so very much, and Lee for continuing to help me with a GoFundMe page, and my beautiful husband, of course, and my lovely friend Janet, who supports me all the time. Thank you, everybody. Bye.